This is Leadership Plus. I'm Dave Edwards. I have a question for you. What percentage of your workers were born between the years 1980 and 1995? By 2025, millennials will represent 75% of the working population. How are you planning on keeping your millennial employees with your organization? Or have you resigned the fact that because millennials aren't afraid to jump around from position to position, even career to career, that you're just going to lose a certain percentage of the millennials that you have trained to work in your organization? There's been a lot of research that demonstrates that baby boomers who have raised millennials have raised them to expect a lot of positive feedback. That could pose a problem for organizations who just hire people and let them be. Even if an organization is able to offer an incredible benefit package with liberal vacations and all sorts of other perks, that's no guarantee that your hardworking millennial is going to stay with you. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that the average millennial has held 7.8 jobs between the ages of 18 and 30. Two researchers have looked at the subject of how to retain millennials. Researchers Jennifer McGinnis of George Washington University and Eddie Nigg of Bucknell University took a look at the challenge of recruiting and retaining millennials. Despite what you may think, most millennials are not looking for a quick exit from an organization. Now, the report does say that nonprofit organizations have a little bit of a struggle if they cannot maintain competitive salaries. So if your recruiting efforts have failed, and if you're seeing a number of your millennial employees move on to other positions, and you're forced back into the recruitment phase, here are some things you might want to consider doing. First of all, millennials don't look for jobs in newspapers. So regular job ads won't work. Because millennials spend a lot of time on their smartphones, use social media to promote your open positions. Most millennials want to work for organizations where they can relate to the mission and vision of the organization. That's where many nonprofit organizations have an edge over for-profit organizations. Flexible hours are very important to most millennials. They'll work very hard for you, but maybe not in that 9 to 5 window. Can you be flexible about that? Offer a career path. Show them that there is a future with your organization. Provide training, even if it is not related to their current job. Master these tips, and then you can worry about hiring and retaining from the Generation Z cohort. I'd love to get your reaction. What is it like for you to hire and retain millennials? Leave a comment below. I'd very much like to hear about some of your experiences. That's today's Leadership Plus. I'm Dave Edwards. Thanks very much for joining us. And please check out my website, daveedwardsmedia.com, for more articles on management, productivity, and leadership.